My goal of this video is to leave you the exact action steps you need to take to go from an in-person personal trainer to running a 6-figure online business. Me personally, I started out in the industry when I was 18 years old. Like most do, working for minimum wage, slaving away. However, I loved personal training, I had a great passion for it, so it didn't bother me too much. But what I done was I built up my reputation in that gym for 2 years, started working with clients, started coaching clients, and then I decided to leave that personal training business and set up my own PT company, which I actually managed to scale to over 10K per month consistently. However, I was making good money, but one thing I lacked, which I always wanted, was time and location freedom. And I knew the only business that would give me that would be an online business model. So I decided I wanted to go all in on my online coaching and build that business. One thing I noticed when I started growing my online coaching business, or attempting to grow my online coaching business, I wasn't seeing great success at the start because I didn't know how to market myself. I was posting the wrong type of content, picture my top off, training videos, basically looking like an egotistical bastard. Wasn't seeing success. So what I done personally was I hired a mentor, and what that mentor told me was that within my content I wasn't solving anyone's real problems. It was all about me, so I wasn't selling people. Okay, people weren't bought into signing up to my coaching. So what you need to do is start posting 3 to 5 educational reels per week, which are directed at your target audience and solves their problems, because that's what builds up trust. And the most important part of signing up clients or selling to people is building up that trust. So 3 to 5 educational reels per week, okay? And you need to have a structure with that. Once you start doing that, well, what I noticed was people were actually starting to inquire for my coaching, okay? Because they were starting to trust me more. Then as I started getting a lot of direct inquiries, I started getting a few clients signed up from that. But I also knew that if I was solely reliant on just people inquiring for coaching, I'm never going to build a huge online coaching business. So I also started having conversations with people, okay? Finding out their goals, finding out their struggles, and then obviously with the attempt of booking them in for consultation calls with myself. So in a combination of my organic content doing really well, getting direct inquiries, and then me starting conversations with people, I started to get a lot of calls booked into my calendar. So the next issue I needed to solve was how to sell these people, because at the start when I was getting a lot of these sales calls booked in, I was so terrible at sales, I wasn't closing a lot of them. So I next solved that issue, okay? When I was on sales calls at the start, I used to just talk about my service, talk about how great of a coach I was, but I actually wasn't finding out the real reason why that person needed to get in shape. The key to selling is digging into pain points and showing you the solution to their problem. And then as I started to develop my skills as a salesperson, my online coaching business started to grow and grow and grow. Step 1, start posting the right kind of content. Step 2, start having conversations with people. Then once you have loads of calls booked in your calendar, you need to know how to sell to those people. From there then, once I started seeing success, I set myself the target of earning as much from my online coaching business that I was my personal training at its peak. And for me, that number was 10,000 euros per month. I went all in with my marketing, with my sales. Then for every one online client I signed up, I drop one PT client, or even better, move that in-person client online, which is also a great thing to do if you're an in-person personal trainer at the moment, because those people have trust with you. And if you offer them the online coaching service, the best thing about the online as well is it's actually slightly cheaper than what your in-person personal training is. So what I've done is I leverage that. I'd say my online coaching is half the price that the personal training is. You get much higher support, you're going to get better results, and I also offer those people a money back guarantee. If you try the online with me and you don't like it, I'll send you 100% of your money back and we can go back to the in-person session. So I made sure my service was so good at my online coaching that the in-person clients also never wanted to go back to in-person PT. Then, as I started to keep growing, as I said, for every one online client signed up, I dropped one PT. Then once I got my online coaching to the point of earning 10K per month, I quickly dropped that personal training, got even more time back, and then just doubled down on what I was doing well. What kind of content was performing well? What kind of conversations were doing well? What sales approach was working well? And then my online coaching business kept growing and growing and growing. And I actually got that online coaching business to the point of earning 27,000 euros per month by the time I was 24. It completely changed my life. I moved to Dubai, had time freedom, had location freedom. Okay, so what you need to do if you're an aspiring personal trainer right now who wants to move online, step one, learn how to market yourself. Post the right type of content. Don't only post topless pics on a view training, okay? Solves people's problems and be consistent with it. Minimum 3 to 5 educational reels per week. Then what you need to do is start booking calls. You'll get some inquiries from that organic content. You're going to start conversations with people. Then once you have a lot of calls booked into your calendar, you are then going to learn to close those people. Learn how to sell, okay? You're then going to try transition your in-person clients to online clients by making sure your online service is so good they'll never want to go back to the personal training. Okay, then once you do that, keep doing it until you get your online coaching to earn more than your PT, then drop the PT and double down on what's doing well. This is the exact video I wish I had when I was starting out my online coaching business, and would have saved me a lot of time. Okay, so let's rewind back. You followed all the action steps I mentioned there, and you got your online coaching business to earn just as or more than your in-person business. The most important step you need to take, and a huge fear I had, was completely dropping that personal training business, because it's very easy to just give up money you're making. And a lot of people will fear that the online coaching won't work out for them. What I will say though, if you continue to go all in on your online coaching, your marketing, your sales, it will not fail unless you waste the time you got back from the in-person PT. What a lot of coaches do wrong, they get their time back from personal training and they don't reinvest that time back into their online business. Continue to learn, continue to improve your sales, continue to improve your service. That way, your online coaching business will only grow and grow and grow, and you'll make way more money than you ever possibly could from your in-person PT while having more time, while having more freedom. The best thing about the online coaching world is it's a lot more scalable than the in-person PT. So don't waste the time you get back from in-person training, reinvest that back into your online coaching to allow it to scale further. And I promise you, if you do that, you will never look back. If growing a successful online coaching business was easy, every single person would do it. But if you're like me, back when I was 18, 19, 20, dreaming of growing an online coaching business and you actually put in the work, you cannot fail, I promise you that. If you're like me a few years ago, an in-person personal trainer who wants time freedom, who wants location freedom, who wants to build a 6-figure online business, I can help you. If you're interested in working one-to-one with me to allow me to help you to scale your online coaching business, click the link below, book in for a free consultation call, and no pressure sales environment, and I'll give you an exact strategy on how you can do it.